I think we are live, so let me put one message live now in the group so that if there is anyone who is listening, he will join it. Okay. Anyway, let me just give me just 2 seconds. Let me adjust my microphone. Yo. Okay. So we are ready to go. Okay. Now, the very first question I already got in the chat. Of course, I'm going to take those questions also. But there is a one small thing. I know one guy is there which will be joining my live stream. So let me just clarify one thing. Uh, I don't know your username, but I think you bought the course and you forgot to send me the username. Okay, because of that, I am unable to send the access. Many times I have requested you for the username, but the issue is, um, you are sending me chat ID, and using the chat ID, I am unable to share the access. Okay, or unable to share even find your account itself. Right. So please make sure that you send username so that I can finally give you the access. Okay. Great. Okay, it's been quite a while since we have organized the live stream. It's really nice to see you guys. So let's start with the very first question that we have in the chat. Okay, Skull is saying my fishlet doesn't capture credentials on the evil pun, just cookies section is getting captured. See, if the fishlet is not capturing the credentials, do one thing. First thing you need to do is you need to use the burp proxy. Okay, then you need to open that particular fishlet link into the burp browser, capture the all traffic, then find exactly which request is responsible for the sending the credentials. Check the what is the credentials that are getting sent and in which format they are getting sent. Based on the format, make the changes in the fishlet. If it is JSON, set type to the JSON and add proper, you can say, regular expression to capture that particular JSON thing. If it is regular post, then it's quite simple. Just mention the post and add username, password, whatever it is, and it will capture. Okay. So I'm pretty much sure that you have the JSON sending data and you are unable to get the regex. Okay, that's the thing, I guess. Please let me know. Okay, let's move to the next question. Hello, can I build a Yahoo, Hotmail, Gmail fishlet, or can you make it paid? Okay, first of all, yes, Yahoo, Hotmail, anyone can make it using the just the material I have posted online or on the flexet.com, whatever the material you have. Based on that particular material, you will be able to build the Yahoo and basically Hotmail, or you can say Office. But the issue will be coming when you are dating the Gmail. Because in the Gmail, there is a little bit tricky part where Google is setting the token on the client side based on the client browser, and which is making the difference. That's why the login is not okay. So the trick is use the evil puppet, get that email, open the fake browser in the backend, add that particular email there, send to the Google, get the token, inject the token back to the your proxy request and send it. Okay, that's the basically logic. So yeah, that's the little bit tricky part. So in case you are not able to do it, you know where to find me. Okay. Swag is saying, what have you learned about the Google Safe browser features? A lot, a lot. I am trying to make the video, but the problem is I'm not getting enough time. Definitely in this week you will be getting one video about the Google Safe browsing. But anyway, I will explain right now also. Okay. What prevents major the duty to implement the okay. First of all, let's divide the discussion into two parts. First is Google Safe browsing, and second in the other methods that can be used to reduce the red page, whatever the issue is. Okay. Now, the first thing, Google Safe browsing is not the only culprit behind the red page. Google Safe browsing is, I'll tell you what is the Google Safe browsing. Initially, when the Google was launched, Google Safe browsing, which means was only one list in which malicious domains were there. And basically, what you used to do, let's say I am a user, I am searching, let's say xyz.com, right? Then browser used to make the request to the backend server. Okay, this guy is opening xyz.com. Is it a good website? Is it a bad website? Based on that, the decision was used to make. After that, they upgraded because people started purchasing randomly domain, trying to create multiple domains, multiple phishing sites, right? So they identified that okay, only one website is there, but it is hosted on the multiple domains to bypass that, right? So what they did is like they did little bit clever part. Google started identifying phishing page based on the URL because the website is same, but they are hosting on the multiple domains. Okay, so this way they try to find the phishing pages based on the URL regex, URL pattern. Okay, after that, fishers also got smart and they try to bypass that using generating random paths and everything. Then what happened? Google introduced something called the safe browsing mechanism inside the browser, which is basically having you can say kind of real-time protection for the one popular website. Let's say you're trying to access Office website, Google website. These are really popular website, right? So they started storing the URLs of that particular or URL paths of that particular popular websites in the browser itself. So what happens if someone's site is loading and let's say 99% of the path matches with the Office website, but the domain is not the Office. It's highly likely that it is going to be a phishing site and it will flag. Okay, so this is how it used to work before 2025. In the 2025, they launched something called the AI based browser. That means each and every Google Chrome browser there is a AI compulsion. That means AI is the like compulsory part of the browser now. There is no compromise and you don't have a choice to remove that AI. Okay, so in the browser itself there is one model called Gemini Nano model. Okay, it's a like really small model around 200 MB, 100 MB. So what is happening is Google browser is downloading that particular model on the local and it is trained to identify the threats. And it is trained for the most popular site, like top 100 sites it's trained on. So it is not only checking the domain, it is not only checking the content, it is not only checking the whatever is HTML in the code, it is also checking the how visually website looks like it will take the screenshot of the DOM. Okay, and based on it will check if it is like valid website or not. Okay, so that much kind of advanced protection is has been implemented in the Google safe browsing. But yes, it is also can be bypassed because it is only designed to detect the phishing websites for the popular website, not the all website, and it is impossible to detect all website until and unless there is like crazy logic someone is implementing, right? So yeah, that's all I learned about the Google safe browsing. And about red pages, I will get some questions and then I will come back to the red pages. Okay, because about the red pages also I have learned a lot in these days. Okay, bro, is Evil Punch all working now? Yes, Evil Punch is working completely fine. People are basically deciding or comparing the Evil Punch with the Evilginx itself right now. So Evil Punch is getting popular. If I like show you my Google search results, then you will be surprised how much like popularity Evil Punch is getting right now. You can check my content on the channel itself, how much views there it is getting. Based on that, you can say how much popularity is getting. By the way, like button, okay? Great. And subscribe button in case you are not subscribed. Okay, next thing we have is Specky saying hi hi. So for my side also there is a hi hi. Then next question is Willie. I have messaged you for fix of that Chrome, but you did not reply. Since 2 days I am not available. So today is my like right now I'm setting on. Even if you check my history of the Telegram online, you will see that I am not online. Okay, great. But definitely, in case you have messaged, I will be replying you around Monday. Okay, that is tomorrow. Okay, next question is if Evil Punch fully working now and ready to purchase. Yes, Evil Punch is fully working and it is ready to purchase also. Okay, iCloud fishlets. I get connection error. iCloud encountered. Okay, so basically, I'll tell you one thing. iCloud is classified into the kind of like elite website, top 5% or top 0.5% websites. Okay, so iCloud has a protection. I don't know how exactly they are implementing it, but it is likely to be highly likely to be from the CDN itself. So iCloud, whenever you try to proxy the iCloud, it will not load all the websites, all the static files. Okay, it will miss some JavaScript file, which will lead to not loading the website itself. Okay, so solution for that I used is, by the way, let me tell you the reason for that. So basically, what is happening is for each website loading for the iCloud, there is a word signature setup. Okay, basically for that particular client there is one signature generated, and that signature is generated based on the current domain. Okay, and our current domain is our fake domain, so that signature is not matching, and that's why we are not getting static files. So I thought, okay, there is a way around it. How? We can just download the all static files and then reattach with the existing session. Yes, I did that and I was right. I was managed to bypass the statics thing. But when it comes to the login page itself, on the login page, when we enter the username and password, we send the request to the backend, we're still getting one more problem. The somehow the backend is detecting that it is Evilginx and we are getting the problem. Okay. So far I have done that much on the Evilginx cycle. I haven't gone after that because I don't know. I didn't feel it that I will be able to complete it. Okay. Do you have intention of creating a Gmail fishlet very soon on your GitHub? Not at all. Gmail is not going to be public at all. I already told you, like few people, I can provide the Gmail for educational purpose in case you have purchased all of the courses on my website. At least some of the courses should be $200. Then only you will be getting the Gmail. Okay, great. Uh, and forget about the GitHub. Okay. Okay, never on the GitHub. Yes, and, yes, that guy basically predicted me. Okay, Aeronox Gaming is saying, does your Evilginx have the admin dashboard? No, but I want to create desperately admin panel. Okay, but the problem I am facing is the my code editor. Okay, so whenever we try to create the admin panel, basically I'm not that much proficient. To be honest, I am not good in the Go language coding. Okay, so I had to take the help of the AI in the process to write the functions. I can read the code, I can understand the code, I can modify the code, I can fix the bug, I can do little bit here and there. But when it comes to creating like complete package of it, I am not that much proficient. So I usually use the Cursor AI. And recently there is a problem with the Cursor AI because previously Cursor AI was really good with the Golang, but now there is a issue started coming. So I have written the email to them, and in the last week itself I supposed to create the dashboard, but the process is delayed because of the Cursor AI guys. I'm talking with them. Basically, they are not talking with me. I'm talking with them. I have mailed multiple times that I need to shift to the old model. How can I do it? Because they removed one section where we supposed to select the models, right? So yeah, soon. But yeah, soon there will be. Okay. Next question. Is Gmail phishing kit working well? Yes, it is working well. 2 days back, it was not working well. After that, I fixed that particular issue, and the issue was around the browser because right now, basically, Chrome is trying to push new and new updates in the browser, and it is making GPU compulsory. So, in case in the header list of the browser, if you are using with the Gmail, you are disabling GPU, and which was causing the issue. So I basically find a way around to bypass that, and yes, it is not, now it is working. Okay. Okay, all of this is happening for the educational purpose. Okay, so don't get like excited or something. Okay, how often you remove the functions client side when proxying the content? It really depends on the website. Okay, for example, if there is a chance that user coming to know that like he has been phished or anything similar, then he might try to terminate the session. So in that case, locking the user out is a first priority. So you disable the login page, or you just take the user session and redirect user to the somewhere else, and that kind of stuff. In case there is a, okay, so there are some website in which the IP reporting mechanism is there. So there is one third party service which is basically can be integrated in the website, same as a Cloudflare or something. Okay, so basically whenever there is a new user, what it will do, it will make a query to their server, it will get their real IP of the user, and based on that it will return user's location and information, that everything. But the problem is it is reporting that data to the backend, and while reporting that particular data, it is including site hash itself. Okay, and that is basically triggering the detection also. So yeah, so sometimes it is needed to override the JavaScript, sometimes it is needed to disable some buttons, sometimes it is needed to disable some scroll or pop-up or anything. Okay, so it really depends website to website. all of this is happening for the educational purpose. Okay, do you sell the Gmail fully modified fishlets? I cannot answer that here, but yeah, I said that I provide the Gmail for educational purpose in case you purchase all three courses or there is a custom arrangement or something. Okay, you can use Pi for the admin also. No, we are talking about the what we call Evilginx, not the Evil Punch. If I want to do any modification in the Evil Punch, it's quite easy. It's a Python. But like if you're okay, I got it. So basically, you are saying that there is a one database of the Evilginx, and you are saying that I create the separate process to monitor that particular database, and based on that, display the things on the dashboard, right? Yeah, that's pretty much interesting. But the problem is when two processes try to read the data or write the data on the one file, if there is a conflict between the processes, like trying to write data at the same time or something, or in like let's say in the case of the Evilginx, it loads the data in the RAM, and after that it modifies the data and write back to the file. So in that gap, let's say if my dashboard does something, so in that case it creates the issue. So what I'm looking for is I want to create something which will basically work in the real time on the real data. So yeah, that's what I am targeting right now. But in case I feel that is like really difficult, then I will fall back to the Python. By the way, thanks for suggestion. Skull is saying, please can you explain better how to fix the fishlet? Not giving the credential, just invalid cookies. See, Skull, you have already purchased the course, if I am aware, because I think I remember your username. I think 2 days back only you purchased the course, right? So in the course, if you check each and every video clearly, I have mentioned the all the details there. Okay, so I'm pretty much confident that you have not watched all the videos. You skip through the videos. Okay, let me know if I am right. Because in case you have already, then like you have watched the videos already, then you won't be facing that issue in the first place. Okay, please watch the video. It is better. In case you want access to the Evilginx videos also, then please let me know. I will provide the configuration videos access here where you can learn that stuff, but it is already in the Evil Punch. How do I get Evil Punch and how much it is? So if you go on the fluxet.com, which is really nice website, on there you will find the shop button. So if you want to, or like in this video or live stream only, you will find in the description there is a one course link. Click on that course link or click on the YouTube shop button where my shop is and get the Evil Punch course which comes with the package or something. Okay, and it is for the 70 by the way. Can we not inject the client side functions to full Chrome, but in client side fire detection since we have client side access just like a Chrome? Are you saying that Chrome is able to detect that we are injecting the code? If that is your answer, no. Because everything is happening. Wilson is deleting the comments. What is happening, Wilson? Okay, so basically what is happening is Chrome is not able to detect that we have injected the custom code until and unless there is a predictable path. Okay, so usually in the advanced fishlet what happens, rather than using the inject.js to inject the code, what people do, professional people do, they use subfilter to replace the JS code inside the JS file itself. So let's say in the JS file there is a console.log xyz, then semicolon and code is over. Then what it does is it basically use the subfilter to rewrite that particular code with the additional extra code which will be triggering on some functions. So Google's or let's say Chrome thinks that okay, there is no extra file is coming, that particular website is in case that particular website is popular website, then what happens is Google only check if that particular path exists. Is there any additional path is loading? No, it is not. In that file also it will see okay, everything is correct, but at the end we will be having modified code which will be like kind of malicious code which will be doing this stuff. Okay, great. Now next question is deleted, but I'll go to the next question. Can I make Evilginx URL change the path or in on any request? Uh, that is really tricky because I want to understand the context where you are going to use. Can I make Evilginx URL change the path on the any request? Let's say if there is any specific request, okay. Let's say if user goes to the slash about page, then you need to redirect that particular user to slash payment page, something like that, similar. Okay, so in that case, what you do is you inject the JS, you track the uh, in browser URL. So there is basically one browser event which helps us to trigger the code based on the on URL change. So if you add that, and if you add if condition, if the URL matches with this particular thing, not complete URL but path, if path matches with that particular thing, then redirect user to the slash xyz or slash payment. Okay, so something similar can be implemented. But if you want that particular something similar hard coded in the Evilginx, then it is a little bit tricky. You need to modify the proxy http underscore proxy.go file. In that you can do that, but you need a little bit Golang knowledge, to be honest. Okay, great. Can I make Evilginx? Okay, that is done. DAQO2801 is saying, can we make a iCloud fishlet or it's impossible? Yes, it is a possible. It is a possible, but it will take a good amount of effort, really good amount of effort, like really close to the like $1,000 to $2,000 kind of effort. Okay, so yes, in that case it is possible. When you will be updating the evil punch to automatically update the let's encrypt certificates? Huh. Evil punch is in the first place is not designed by keeping the let's encrypt certificates in the first place, because what let's encrypt is doing is once the certificates are generated, they have to log or send the log into the one publicly hosted repository where all the crawlers or all the bots can read that particular data who got the certificate, and based on that basically bots are coming to our website and trying to check if the website is good bad, trying to check the data for the indexing the website, etc, etc. Okay, so first thing, no need to use let's encrypt in the first place. You can use your own private SSL certificate, connect the Cloudflare, enable the flex mode in the security, and then enable the proxy on the Cloudflare. That will get you the free SSL certificate. So you do two things in the one place. You got the certificate also, you got the proxy protection also, your IP is also hidden, you got the bot protection also. So everything is done here. Okay, great. Now, no, that's what is this? Austin is saying, how do I fix the red page on the Google browser? Yes, there is a little bit tricky part I learned about the red pages, and basically two user reported. By the way, one user reported me that okay, this is the way to go. Then I implemented that particular solution for the two users which are actively in talk with me, and they also found that it is working now. So yes, there is 100% solution for the red page bypass. Okay, but yeah, first of all, let me know that if you have the course, in case you have the course, connect me privately and then we talk. Okay, great. And by the way, this RAID kind of solution will come, RAID protections will come with the next update of the source code. But I'll make sure that it is not easy to read so that no one can copy it. Okay, no, that's not no, that's not what I mean. Still interesting. I understand what you are saying. What I mean is Chrome checks the client detection, but we control the client as well. Yes, yes, that's correct. Meaning the bypass can be set to client. Oh shit, that way. Yes, that works, but the problem is, are we smart to bypass the productions or countermeasures implemented in the AI itself, AI model itself, right? So that is the thing. So if you think like you have the ability to understand how AI is processing the data, how AI is taking the HTML, making the decisions, because Google is not making public at all. Okay, Google is basically taking broadly that we have implemented this. It is they are not giving the technical details, right? So if you are able to figure out what is the technical details behind it, then it will be much easier to bypass. And yes, it is possible to bypass as we control the client also, and Google is also controlling the client, right? Great. Now, why do my domains? Thanks for answering, but I wish. What do you wish? I bought your study material course. Is Evil Punch still necessary? Evil Punch is completely different software. If you are done with the Evilginx, if you think like Evilginx is not providing me what I want, then go with the Evil Punch. Okay, Evil Punch is whole completely different story. And to be honest, I'm not getting enough time. Otherwise, there are tons of update I want to make in the Evil Punch also. Okay, I want to make like Evil Punch mainstream, which will like be like suppressing whole this reverse proxy thing or reverse proxy open source project. Like it will dominate or something. I have lots of plan, but yes, we will do that. Someone is saying, "I why do my domains get suspended? How do I fix it?" First of all, domain reputation. Second of all, it's a browser detection things. You are not using the proper redirectors and all. Okay, so make sure that everything mentioned in the course you use that. You use that, and then let me know if you are getting suspended domains. Okay, great. Now, do I need to enable both AI Labyrinth and block AI bots in the Cloudflare, or is only the necessary? Only necessary things. Block all AI bot, that is completely okay with it. Normal AI bot, that is also needs to be blocked. And there is a one thing needs to be blocked, but first let me know privately on the Telegram. I will let you know because that is like little bit interesting thing to block. And I want to make sure that you have bought the course. Then only I'll be getting giving you a solution. Okay, MS first. What is this username? I don't understand. But this question is, how can I resolve the kind of issue? Fail to load the fishlet, Gmail, YML. See, I saw your question on the Fluxer.com also. The problem is the issue is in the fishlet itself. There is a syntax issue. Somewhere there is a syntax issue. Do one thing, get the chat GPT, copy all the fishlet, paste in the chat GPT, and just type, tell me where the syntax issue is. Okay, and that will tell you where the syntax issue is. I think you are missing one square bracket, end square bracket or something. Okay, and that should solve it. And by the way, that is not my source, that is not my fishlet. So I think in case that doesn't work, like I cannot take that much responsibility. Okay, Willie Webster is saying, when is the update coming? I'm not sure when I will getting the time. I mean the one that will block the red pages. Yeah, whenever I get time, definitely I'm going to do. By the way, there are 6 videos that are pending. Very first video on the channel, because my channel is dying, literally dying. My views are dropping like crazy. So I need to upload 2-3 videos this week for the channel. Then there is a 3 videos on the blocking the red pages, which will come for the paid subscriber of the channel, which are taking my subscription. Okay, for them that is going to be coming, and there will be free upgrade in the course of that particular videos also. Okay, and after that I'm going to do the modifications in the source code. Okay, so like source code modification is like far away. Okay, it will take around 2-3 days at least to reach that particular point. I have so much to record. Okay, next thing is, how do I put Cloudflare capture on my website in the Evil Punch when I select and the attacker still doesn't put it? You need to use redirector. So if you go on the Evil Punch, there is a one folder called the samples. Inside that sample folder, there is a redirector folder. Inside that redirector folder, there is a sample of the Cloudflare template for the redirector. Time slot. Okay. What is this? For educational purpose, when I get some Microsoft account, after a while the account is long, cookie section will stop working. The meanwhile the password is working. I use the Evilginx Flux. First of all, I'm considering that you are conducting this particular test in the controlled environment and you have full control over it for the educational purpose and research purpose you are doing it. In that case, I'll answer your question that Basically, there is a not straight way to extend the lifespan of the cookies, but if you log in into the main account of the what we call office, then like office accounts dot office, okay, if you go there and if you maintain that session for let's say certain amount of time, then you can keep that cookie more than 24 hours. And behind that there is a one logic of the IP address also. Like if you are using proxy in the Evilginx and that is proxy list, for example, from the UK, and basically whenever the session is getting captured, it is captured on the UK IP address, okay. But when you inject in the session, accessing the session, you are using let's say Indian IP or something. So in that case, that creates the difference and it will ask the pop-up for the password or the two-factor authentication code. But if you use the same country, same location with the residential IP, then it won't do it, and eventually it will lead to the extension of the lifespan of the cookie. Could you please give me detailed explanation of the Chrome red pages bypass you subscriber have access? I can improve the Evilginx. Yeah, definitely. You can wait for the update or just connect me privately saying that my username on the YouTube is fake SPECCCCCCO07Z. Okay, great. Uh, I totally agree. See, sometimes making it public gives you more output, but making the public is not worth in some cases because there are some people like they are not valuing it what I am giving them. Okay, so it is better to keep it paid. Okay, and I also had bills to pay, right? So it's better to pay. Why would he give the bypass to the free and so easily so it can be fixed the Google in next day? That's completely true. That's completely true. Okay, 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 okay. I'm talking the telegroup only subsidiary access. Okay, okay. Okay, anyway, like those who have access to the Google will definitely going to get the those who have in the Google broadcast list access, these are going to get the update definitely on that one. Okay. But anyway, thanks for watching. I stopped getting the questions. It's been 32 minutes and I have other works to do also. Make sure that you like, you subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you in the next. And in case you get any question, make sure that you ask on the fluxet.com. Now there are 400 plus questions available on the fluxet.com, and we have answered 400 plus questions. And there is a database we have created on the website where almost all questions 90% of the people get, we have already answered that, okay, and we have discussions for that, and lot of people are contributing actively on the website answering each other's questions, and some people are promoting their products also. I don't block usually these people until and unless they are being so much aggressive, because I feel like if they are contributing in the community, they worth something, right? So I should also pay back to them something, right? So I let them promote their stuff sometimes, not aggressively but softly. Okay, so yeah, that's all about the fluxer.com, and yes, it's really nice. Fluxer.com is officially one of the biggest data source on the reverse proxy and phishings, okay, on the internet as of today. There is a no bigger database as much as fluxer.com when it comes to the Evilginx or let's say any reverse proxy software. So yeah, congratulations, we have achieved something really great. Okay, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next. Keep contributing, keep asking, keep wondering, and keep learning and be curious. Yeah, see you guys. Where is my end stream button?